does the packet look like? It was an envelope that had cookie and dolphin decorations on the front of it. Inside, it had an order card and some papers. So if you got it, great. If you don't have it tonight, that's okay. Just bring a blank sheet of paper and some markers or colored pencils or something like that. But please let us know in the chat if you need a packet and we will mail you one. Awesome. Well, my name is Kelly. I'm the program director at Girl Scouts of Alaska, and I'm super excited for cookie season. My favorite cookie is the Adventureful, partly because of its name and partly because it has caramel, and that's my favorite. So I'm super excited to be leading this cookie rally tonight, and I'm going to have some of my friends here who are with me introduce themselves. We have some other Girl Scouts of Alaska staff who are here to help out and answer questions and help you all get excited for cookie season. So Leslie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Polar Bear. Welcome, everybody. I'm super excited to see so many people here tonight, and I'm very excited about cookie season. We always look forward to it every year, and we'd love to see you when you come in the office and get your cookies and all that kind of thing and talk to you on the phone. So thank you so much for participating. I will say one thing about the chat. If you do need a packet, make sure you're putting your first and last name. So, because sometimes we can't tell just by your screen name. So if you need a packet, put your first and last name in the chat. But I'll pass it on to who's next, Kelly. Thanks.
Amanda, would you like to go next?
I would love to go next. Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda, and I'm a recruitment specialist here at Girl Scouts of Alaska. You may have seen me at some of our family information night events at schools, or you might see me at some of the programs that we have in town. Also, I am the one who's going to be jotting down names for those who need packets. So if you write your name in the chat or just say you need a packet, I will be sending you a message asking for your address. Please don't send your address to everybody. You'll get a message from me. So please make sure you make a note of that in the chat and I will get back to you. And I'm glad to be here. And I'm glad all of you guys are here too.
Thanks, Amanda. Haley, do you want to go next?
Sure, I can go next. Hi, everybody. I am Haley. I'm a program specialist, so I work with Kelly pretty closely. I am really excited. This is my first cookie season as a council member, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys bring and just experiencing it from a different side.
Thanks, Haley. And Abigail. Cookie season doesn't happen without Abigail.
Hi, I'm Abigail. I am the product program director with Girl Scouts, which means I'm in charge of making sure your cookies get to where they need to go. And it also means that I have all of the rewards.
Awesome. Thanks, Abigail. Before we go too far in the meeting, I saw a reoccurring question in the chat about digital cookie. Abigail, can you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that digital cookie links get sent out Thursday night and will be in their email Friday morning. Is that right?
So for parents and girls and caregivers and whoever's helping you with digital cookie, they will get their link late Thursday night or probably Friday morning. If you have somebody in your house who is also a troop leader, they might already have the digital cookie for the troop to get you set up for when all of the girls and their parents get into digital cookie.
Awesome. Thanks, Abigail. All right. So as we go forward, I know we had a few more girls join, and I love seeing all of the different places that you all are from and all of the cookies that you like. I would like to just take one more second to reminder, please get your cookie packet that has your ribbon and clothespin and dolphin sheet in it. If you want to do the whole project tonight, you'll also need something to color with and some scissors and glue. A glue stick works really great, but you can use any kind of glue. So that'll be at the end of the cookie rally. So if you don't have those and can gather them during the rally, that would be great. All right. Can I see a raise of hands? You can either actually raise your hand or use the raise hand function. How many of you are new to cookie selling? How many of you have never sold Girl Scout cookies before? How many new Girl Scout cookie sellers do we have? Ah, awesome. And how many of you have sold cookies before? How many of you are cookie pros? You've been to a booth sale, or you have sent emails to friends and family. Awesome. That's great. Well, we love to see cookie pros and cookie newbies at our cookie rally. You guys are all important to our cookie program, and you're what makes it really fun. So for those of you that have sold cookies before, I have some questions for you, because the first thing we're going to do is meet our Girl Scout cookies. So go ahead and put your hands down. If you virtually raised your hand, you have a button to put your hands down. These are the 10 Girl Scout cookies. And we're going to do the craft at the very end, whoever put that in the chat. So maybe 20 minutes from now. So I have all of the cookies up on the screen. We have 1 through 10. There are 10 different cookies. Cookie pros, is there somebody who would like to raise your hand? Raise your hand virtually so that I see it, because I can't see all of your faces. Yeah. If you would like to introduce one of the cookies. So to introduce a cookie, you get to tell us what number you're talking about, what its name is, and something about that cookie. So we have lots of hands up. Samantha M., I saw your hand first. Would you like to tell us about one of these cookies?
Well, one of the cookies, which is one of my favorites because it's chocolatey and caramelly, is the Adventureful.
Which number?
Is number 7, the Adventureful. It was a new cookie until number 10, but it's one of my favorites, and it has caramel in it, it has chocolate in it, and then my other favorite is... No,
just one cookie. We're just going to do one because I have lots of hands up, but number 7 is the Adventureful. All right, Erin.
Good.
Erin Neighbor, would you like to tell us about one of the cookies? Just pick one.
Number 2, the Thin Mint is my favorite because it tastes really minty, and I love the chocolate.
Yes, number 2 is the Thin Mint. It's minty and chocolatey. Awesome. Rosie's iPhone, but I don't think it's Rosie, but I don't remember who you are.
It's Adeline.
Adeline, which one do you want to tell us about?
10, because it's really good. It's inspired by the Thin Mint, but it has raspberry filling. It's really good.
Yes, number 10 is our new one.
It's called Raspberry Rally.
Yes, number 10 is the Raspberry Rally. It's a new cookie this year. It's only available online for shipping. So you get to ship it to Alaska, but we've got the same shipping rates for Alaska girls to sell to people in Alaska. So that's awesome.
Quick question on that. When does that one start?
Abigail, when can we order a Raspberry Rally? Abigail, are you with us?
I'm here. Sorry. February 27th, the Raspberry Rally will be ready for shipping.
Yay. Thank you.
Yeah, keep thinking about it. All right, let's see. Jillian Miranda, would you like to share about one of these cookies? You want to tell us a number and what it's called?
Number 9. Taffy Tasket. And it's gluten-free.
Yeah, good job. Number 9 is the Toffee-tastic. And if you know somebody who can't eat gluten, it's an awesome cookie. It's also just a pretty good cookie overall. I know people who can eat all sorts of foods and really like the Toffee-tastic. Awesome. We have a few more cookies. Audrey, would you like to introduce a cookie?
My favorite is probably the tag-along. I just like the mix of the chocolate and the peanut butter, and I just like the wafer. And it's number 4.
Number 4, yes. The tag-along is your chocolate and peanut butter together. Perfect. Let's see. Ava, would you like to introduce a cookie?
Okay. I like the s'mores.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, because I like s'mores.
If you're a s'mores fan, number 8 is for you, the s'mores cookie. That's awesome. Let's see. Ariana, would you like to introduce a cookie?
Oh, number 1.
Oh.
I don't know what cookie that is, but I just like it.
You like it? What does it taste like?
Wait. What cookie is it? I don't know what it is because I didn't look at it. Yeah.
That's okay. Number 1 is the Samoa cookie. Do you know what Samoas taste like?
I think they're like a little lemon taste.
We do have a lemon cookie, but it's not number 1. The lemon cookie is number 5. Can somebody help her?
Coconut. I love that.
Yes. There we go. The coconut. It's got coconut and caramel and chocolate. All good. All right. Let's see. Cannon and Minuet, would you like to introduce a cookie?
I like number 5, the lemon ups, because they taste like lemons.
They do taste like lemons. They also have fun things on them. This one says, I am bold. All right, I think we have a couple more cookies. Brandy, would you like to, I see your hand up. Would you like to introduce a cookie?
There you go. Which one is number 3, which is the trefoil. I like it because it's shortbread and it's really good to probably eat with milk or something.
Yes, I love eating the trefoils with milk. That's fantastic. I believe there is one more cookie that hasn't been introduced yet. Reese, do you want to introduce the last cookie? Reese Justice, do you want to introduce it? Can you
is it number 6, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one, it's the Do-si-do. It's like a peanut butter, it's like a peanut butter, almost like cracker cookie, kind of.
Yeah. Yep. So if you're a peanut butter lover, you have 2 choices, the Do-si-do or the tag-along. All right, we're going to play some quick cookie trivia. And to play, the answers are the numbers 1 through 10, the cookies. So you can either answer by showing me the number on your fingers, or you can answer by typing the number in the chat.
Wait.
So,
can you actually show the cookies, the numbers again? Because I don't remember the numbers.
Yeah. Can you see my PowerPoint that I'm sharing?
Wait, what?
There should be a dolphin on the top of the screen. It says meet the cookies and it's got all the cookie pictures.
No, I don't see it on the screen anymore. I can see Gmail.
Amanda, can you still see the screen?
Yes, I can. Maybe they need to switch their screen from seeing your shared content to seeing the speaker, or vice versa.
Yeah, so you might be able to flip between speaker view and the screen view. See if that'll work for you. So I will go over the answers real quick. So number 1 is the Samoa. 2 is the Thin Mint. 3 is the trefoil. 4 is the Tagalong. 5 is Lemon Ups. 6 is the Do-si-do. 7 is Adventureful. 8 is S'mores. 9 is Toffee-tastic, and 10 is the new Raspberry Rally. So the first question, hold up on your fingers or type in the chat, which one is your favorite? I know some of you already shared in the chat and things, but which number is your favorite? Awesome. Oh, we got so many. Lots of 2s, some 4s, some 8s. I love it. Awesome. All right, next question. Which cookie has been around the longest? Do you know which cookie is the oldest cookie of these 10? Which cookie has been around the longest? I see some 3s, some 4s.
Which one do you think?
Some 1s, some 8s. So 10 is the newest. We know it's not 10. Last year, 7 was new. And the Lemon Up is pretty new. The oldest cookie, let's see, who hasn't shared? Christina Jequith. You have lots of girls there. Do you girls want to share what number it is? I see lots of right answers.
Hi, we're troop 20044. And does anyone want to volunteer? Just pick between each other. Okay, go ahead, Evelyn.
It's the shortbread one.
Yeah, you are correct. The trefoil or the shortbread cookie has been around the longest. Awesome. All right, next question. Which cookie is the best-selling cookie in Alaska? Which cookie is the best-selling cookie in Alaska? So if you get a customer that asks you, which one is the most Alaskans like? What do you think the answer is? You see some 2s. You see some. Katie Williamson. Katie, do you want to share?
Sure. We think it's number 1.
You are correct. Number 1, the Samoas are the number 1 cookie in Alaska. Do you think Alaskans agree with the rest of the United States on this topic? What cookie is the United States' favorite cookie? You can guess the same, or you can guess another number. Let's see.
Can I guess 2? Cookie? Can I guess 2?
Let's have everybody show on your fingers what you think it is.
I gotta do this.
Awesome. All right, I see lots of right answers. The answer is number 2. The Thin Mint is the overall favorite cookie.
That was like either the Thin Mint or I was thinking the Thin Mint or the Adventureful.
Yeah, the Adventurefuls are well liked, but I think they're newer and people aren't quite as sure about them yet. All right, so we've learned a little bit about cookies. The next step, there's somebody up in the corner of the screen named Coral. What kind of animal is Coral? Everybody together. Coral is a
Dolphin.
Dolphin. Yes.
Dolphin.
Dolphins are the mascot for this year's cookie sale and cookie program. So I'm going to show you a video. It's only about 3 minutes, but hopefully it will teach you a few things about dolphins. And I want you to listen because I'm going to ask you a little bit about dolphins when you're done with the video. So let me see if I can share my sound so you can hear it. Big. Start from the beginning.
I grew up as that little girl that always wanted to be a dolphin trainer, and when I got hired here, I knew that this was where I wanted to be from the start. My favorite thing about working with the dolphins is really the relationship that I get to build between each and every dolphin, and it's unique between me and that dolphin. I've always loved marine mammals, and I've just learned to love the importance of caring for these animals in a zoo setting, as well as being able to be an ambassador for them and their wild counterparts.
Want some treats? Yeah. You want some treats?
Our shifts vary from day to day, which is one of the best parts about this job. So because I was scheduled at 8 o'clock today, I was in the dolphin kitchen. So with that, we have an hour and a half of time from 8 to 9:30 to prepare all of the dolphin diets for the entire day. That first feed of the day is the most important because it's our first opportunity to check on the animals and make sure that everyone is, healthy, that they don't have any new cuts or scrapes, and of course to assess whether everyone is eating properly. Very nice. And when you come to a dolphin presentation, you should expect to get a little wet. I would hope you'd want to, right? Yeah, you're so smart. Good job. Every animal has their own learning style, which is kind of exciting as a trainer. When you're assigned a behavior to train, you have to come up with a plan. It's really important to come up with a training plan, and depending on which dolphin you're training, it's going to affect the way you teach that behavior. So in essence, as a trainer, we are the dolphin's teachers. And it's important to understand how each dolphin can learn. They're also very cooperative animals, so they will learn together. So an example of how intelligent they are is Nolani, right to our left here. She actually invented a game called the Killer Splash, where she learned that she would get a really fun reaction from anyone if she splashed using her tail flukes. Here she goes, she's gonna demonstrate that behavior out at the front. And not only did she find that she got a great reaction, but she's so smart, she went ahead and taught every single animal in the pool how to do it. So we all have the ability to send them on killer splashes now. And here's Allison gonna show off her splash capabilities. Very nice. You can see she even topped the 8th row over there, so that's pretty impressive. I have never had a day where I didn't want to go to work. This job is so fun and different and unique every single day. I can't help but repeat myself. The relationship with the animals and getting to see the animals' reaction when they get to see me is what lights up my life.
Awesome. I'm going to stop sharing. All right. Let me close that up. All right, so lots of things about dolphins. Who learned something new about a dolphin? Raise your hand if there was something that you learned that was new about how dolphins be dolphins, I guess. Awesome. I see lots of hands up. Keep your hand up if you would like to share something you learned, and we'll call on a few people. I wish I could have everybody share, but let's see a few things that you learned about dolphins. Valdez Troop, would you like to share something that you learned about dolphins?
Me?
Troop 22038.
I'm the first person talking. I learned they could do that little splash.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And they taught others how to do the splash, which I thought was really neat.
I didn't know they could do that.
Let's see,
My mom
Gracie.
here.
Gracie, what did you learn?
I learned that dolphins can be really smart and go ahead and try and be the leader.
Yeah, dolphins can be leaders, they can teach others, and they make choices. That's really cool. All right, studio group, you guys have your hands up. What did you all learn about dolphins?
Okay. Dolphins can flip up the air.
Dolphins jump in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. They can get really high. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Let's see. Holly. Holly, would you like to share?
Okay, go Holly. They have a diet.
Yeah. Did you notice what the dolphins eat?
And there's like tuna.
Tuna.
Yeah, the fish. So their diet, your diet, is anything that you eat in your day. So their diet is made up of fish. Awesome. Let's see. Cora, you have your hand up, and I haven't heard from you. What did you learn about dolphins?
They are really intelligent and smart, and they can make clicking sounds.
Yeah, they do make clicking sounds. Do you know what they use the clicking sounds for?
To talk to each other and warn for danger and dinner.
Yeah, they're very social animals. They work together and they work in groups, which is really cool. All right, I'm going to share my PowerPoint screen again. So when I watched this video earlier, I found out that dolphins teach others and they build relationships and they cooperate and they make smart choices and they learn new things, which is all things that you all just told me. But what I thought about was those are the same things that you all are going to do during your cookie season, right? You're going to cooperate and be social and build relationships with your customers. Can anybody tell me one way you can do one of these things like dolphins and use it during your cookie season to help you out? Liv, what do you think? Yeah, Liv Emery. You're still muted. Can you get yourself unmuted?
We have to be really nice to each other and stuff, like when we're selling cookies.
Yeah. Selling cookies, especially at booth sales, is a group activity. And you don't ever want to sell cookies by yourself. Sometimes you might go with a parent or another friend, but often you work together. Let's see, Freya, what do you think? How is cookie selling like being a dolphin?
Cookie selling. The thing that dolphins do is they cooperate. So at a booth sale, or with my, so like at a booth sale, me and my group would cooperate on who does what things.
Yeah, there's different jobs that have to be done. That's awesome. Let's see. We have some more hands that I haven't seen. Pandora. Pandora, would you like to share how cookie selling is like being a dolphin?
Okay, how is cookie sales being like a dolphin?
So I learned if dolphins stick together and learn new things, they could sometimes work together to play. Also, you do all the things, and sometimes if you have enough time, you could go play with your friends.
Yeah, dolphins definitely play, and cookie selling should be fun too. That's a big part of the cookie season. Tanya, you have your hand up. What do you think?
I think dolphins could splash water really, really high.
Yeah, they probably have to work pretty hard at doing that sometimes. Are you going to have to work hard at your cookie program sometimes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm probably going to say your name wrong, but Eliphalet? Did I get close?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. What do you think?
I think Ups. It's a captain's line. I think that dolphins are really cool, and also they search in the ocean for sea sponges. They search in the ocean with sea sponges in their mouths so they can sweep out fish, then eat them.
Yeah, they're really good hunters. They eat lots of different things when they're out in the ocean. All right. We're going to keep moving on. I know you all know lots of things about dolphins, and we could talk about dolphins all night, but we have a few more things to do. And the next thing I want you to think about is, why are you selling cookies? I mean, cookie selling is lots of fun. I think so. And maybe you are selling cookies just to have fun and meet new people and things like that. But is there a reason you want to sell cookies? Are you trying to earn a reward like this stuffed dolphin? Or are you trying to earn a free trip to camp? Or is your troop trying to go on a trip somewhere like the Sea Life Center to learn more about ocean animals? Or maybe you're doing a service project. So I want you to think for just a second about why you might be selling cookies this year. Your troop earns money from your cookie program, and you can earn cookie credits and prizes and rewards and things. And you can also learn new skills and have a lot of fun. Why are you selling cookies? Think about it for just a second. All right, who would like to share why they're selling cookies this year? We have time for a couple people to share. Audrey, you've had your hand up for a while. Why are you selling cookies?
I sell cookies to raise money for my troop, and also because basically my whole family just loves cookies, and I love just seeing their reaction when they get their cookies.
Sometimes it's as simple as seeing the smile on people's face when they get Girl Scout cookies. That's super fun. All right, let's see. Emma in Ketchikan, why do you want to sell cookies?
I sell cookies so that people have food to eat and a yummy snack, and also to get money from it.
Yeah, so that your troop can do some fun things. That's awesome. Let's see. Scott Tulliday. I'm gonna guess that's not actually the name of the person, but it's on your screen.
I'm Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie. Why are you selling cookies?
To raise money for my troop and so that we can go places.
Yeah. Is there a place that you're thinking about going or that you have been recently that's been really fun?
I don't know.
That's okay. That's a fun thing to think about, though, with your troop, is talk about what is your troop going to do with your cookie money? Do you want to buy arts and crafts supplies to learn a new art skill? Or do you want to take a trip somewhere? Or do you want to help make toys for homeless animals? You can do so many different things with your cookie money. All right, one more. Judy, why do you want to sell cookies, Judy?
Sorry, that's the mom's name. Our Girl
That's
Scout
okay.
is Izzy. What do you want to do?
Hi, Izzy.
What was the question?
Why do you want to sell Girl Scout cookies?
To help the homeless and help people.
Yeah, you can
If I raise enough
definitely.
money.
Yeah, you can definitely raise money to help other people. That's awesome. If you have your hand up, and I know there are lots of hands up, keep that in your mind, because one of the things that people are going to ask you when you say, do you want to buy Girl Scout cookies, is why are you selling Girl Scout cookies? And if you say just because, they might buy cookies. But if you say, I'm selling Girl Scout cookies so that I can go to camp and learn new things, or so that my troop can go visit a new place, oftentimes you're going to sell more cookies and get closer to your goal that way. All right, Abigail, you are up. One of the reasons that girls sell cookies is to earn some prizes and rewards. So Abigail has some of the rewards to show you. We also, in your packet, on the back of your cookie card, this is your cookie order card, a mini one. On the back of it are all of these prizes. But Abigail has some to show us in person. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that Abigail can be nice and big on your screen. Abigail, where are you at?
I am here. I've unmuted myself. I don't have the fun background on anymore, so I can show you some of our super cool prizes. We have our Coral the Dolphin plush. She's super cool, and she's got this little pocket in the bottom that you can put your hand in to make her go swimming. I think she's great. And we also have a little mini dolphin this year whose name is Clicker. And I just learned tonight why our little mini dolphin might be named Clicker. We also have a water bottle, which is really fun. Some sunglasses, and they come with a really cool little case to keep them in. Our theme patch for this year. Our Gift of Caring patch, which has an Adventureful on it. I think that's really fun. And this patch for your initial order, and the dolphin on this patch actually moves around. So you can make it in swimming or jumping, and it says Cookies 2023 on it. We have some outdoor gear. This is a headlamp that's also kind of a headband, so it's kind of comfy to wear. And you can turn it on super, super bright. So I'm not going to turn it on the camera, but it's really bright. We also have a dolphin multi-tool that's all different colors. When you kind of move it around, it's rainbow. We have a t-shirt. And when I pulled this t-shirt out of the box, I saw this t-shirt and I was like, ooh, I want to tie-dye that. So I think this would be a great t-shirt to do some troop tie-dye kind of activity with. We also have a long sleeve with a hood. This is not so much a hoodie, but more like a long sleeve shirt that has a hood on it too. I think that's really fun. This blanket is so much fun. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see you, but it's also got a hood, and the whole inside is super, super fuzzy soft, and it's an awesome, awesome thing. And it's pretty big. It's bigger than my arms. We have a journal that's like a really nice journal, and it comes with glitter stickers that go with it. That's really fun. We have always a bandana, and this year's bandana is kind of like a scarf, which is a neat difference if you have a bandana collection. We have some scrunchies. They come together, and this bigger scrunchie actually has a pocket in it that you can hide stuff in, either on your wrist or in your hair. It's really great for headphones. It's a really great place for headphones. And we also have a towel that is in the shape of a paddleboard, which is really fun. And it's like a kind of thin towel that will be easy to put in the bottom of your backpack, or if you were camping, it's not going to take up too much space, but it's the kind of fabric that absorbs water really well. So that's really nice. We have more rewards than just this. This is just what I was able to bring with me today. But the back of your rewards card has your rewards on it. And when you get into Digital Cookie on Friday, Digital Cookie has some pictures of your rewards in there too. So that's another great place to look.
Awesome. Thank you, Abigail. If you have questions about rewards and things like that, let us know in the chat, and we're happy to answer those. The other thing, before we get to our dolphin craft activity, is that our camp catalog has just been posted online. So if you're somebody who likes to come to camp, check it out. It's on our website. And Amanda, can you put that link in the chat for everyone? It's www.girlscoutsalaska.org/camps. So
I'm on it.
All right. So now's the time for crafts. So if you have your dolphin cardstock sheet, and you have some markers or colored pencils or crayons, that'll work. If you have your ribbon and your clothespin and a scissors and a glue stick or some kind of glue, that would be great. So if you don't have those, you can draw this out on some paper and let us know, and we'll get you a new packet if you need it. So the first thing, and I'll turn my background off if I need to, but the first thing is this. So on this paper, you're going to think about what your goal is for cookie selling. So my goal for pretend was to sell 500 boxes of cookies. I picked that number because it's the number that you need to go to a week of day camp at Camp Singing Hills this year. So 500 boxes was the goal that I put down. You can choose any number you want. Maybe you're a very first year Daisy Girl Scout and your goal is to sell 5 boxes of cookies. You want to meet somebody new and sell 5 boxes of cookies. That's great. Maybe you've been selling cookies for a long time and you want to earn money for your troop to travel to a country outside the United States. Maybe you're going to Australia in a few years. Maybe you want to sell 3,000 boxes of cookies. It's okay, whatever your goal is. So some girls have really huge goals. Some girls have smaller goals. But the first thing you want to do is write your goal on the shell on your paper. So my cookie season goal. If you don't know what your goal is or you want to think about it some more, that's okay. Okay, so your goal is going here. And then this is, I'm going to back up. Let's see if I can show this. This is what we're trying to make. So I have my goal on top, and then I split my goal into different parts. Because as I go through the cookie season, my first goal was 1. When I sold my first box of cookies, my dolphin gets to go on here. She doesn't stay up very well right now. Whoops. And then I split it up. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, and at the top, 500. So the top is where your overall goal goes, and then you split it up so that as you go through the cookie season, you can reach pieces of your goal. You can split it up evenly like I did, or you can split it up into some different goals, but you want to be able to see your dolphin move up the chain as you go through the cookie season. So to do that, we're going to work on some coloring of our dolphin sheets. So take a minute to write down your goal and write down little goals that lead up to it. So if you do 100, maybe you want to do 10 and then 30 and then 50 and 70 and 90. Whatever your numbers are, go ahead and do that. If you have an adult with you and you need some help, that's great. And then the next step is to do some coloring. So I'm going to give everybody a minute to color their paper. While people are coloring, Haley, I know you were watching the chat, Amanda too. Were there any big questions that I can answer while people are getting their colors and starting to think about their goals? I can't see the chat, so if there's some questions, feel free to let me know.
There haven't been any huge questions so far. There's been a few little ones that we've been answering, but yeah, if anyone has questions, feel free to put it in the chat and we would love to answer them.
Fantastic. If you don't have this paper, the first step right now would be to have a plain sheet of paper and write your goal at the top of it, and then leading up, write numbers leading up to that goal. So if my goal was 1,000 boxes of cookies, I could do 200 and 400 and 600 and 800. So if you don't know what your goals are, or you want to look closer at what the rewards are and what you need to earn a reward or to earn a specific week of camp, that's fine. You don't have to fill in the numbers right now. You can do that later. You can start with just a little bit of coloring. So I'm going to let people work on their goal and coloring, and then I will show you how to put it together.
Kelly, a couple of people have asked about the rewards. I've been putting the link in the chat if you want to go click on the website to see the rewards too.
Awesome. Yep, the rewards are at the link. There's also this sheet that has the rewards is in your Cookie Rally packet. So in your packet, there's a green sheet, and then it's your order card. The back of the order card also has the rewards. I will tell you, if you're thinking about camp, the camp programs are all a little bit different than they were last year. We're calculating cookie credits or product credits a little bit differently. This year, anything that was part of fall products program gets added to the cookie program, and you get both of those numbers to work towards camp. So cookie credit numbers are a little different this year for camp. All right. All right. So if you are done coloring or done with your goals, awesome. If you're not, that's okay. You can take a break from coloring, but I'm going to show you the next step. So the next step is to cut out all your pieces. So you need to cut out the dolphin, cut out the shell with your goal, and cut out all the individual pieces, because you're going to need them cut out like this. It's okay if you color them later. So if you're not finished coloring, that's fine. I saw a question about how many cookie credits for overnight camp. The answer is it depends on the camp session. Because this year we have 3-day camp, we have 4-day camp, and we have 6-day camp, and we have 1 8-day wilderness backpacking trip program. So it depends on the camp, it depends on the kind of camp, and how long the camp is. So a 3-day camp program, if you want to just try out camp, it's 500 product credits, just like day camp. So a week of day camp or 3-day camp are the same. Those are 500. A regular Girl Scout camp 6-day program, not a wilderness trip, is 750 product credits. So it's all of your cookie numbers plus your fall product numbers go into that together. But 750 is a good number for a free week. But I do want you to know, especially girls who are new to the cookie program, even if you don't meet that 500 number or the 750 number, every box of cookies that you sell helps get you to camp. So if you don't reach that free level, you still get 40 cents for every box of cookies. So it still helps you get to camp, even if you don't reach that free level of camp. Good questions. Gracie, I see your hand up. Did you have a question?
No, but my goal is to reach 1,000 boxes or packages.
That is a big goal.
Well,
I
really want that blanket because we go to our cabin like a lot and it's kind of cold there. So it's a really good traveling blanket.
That's a great goal. Something to work towards.
Even though it's only $7.50, then I would like the sunglasses and stuff.
Yeah. All right. How are we doing at cutting things out. If you cut out a piece, hold it up for me to see. I want to see if I can change my view. There we go. Oh, I see some great cutout pieces, some colored pieces. I'm going to cut out a piece so I can show you what to do next.
Hey, Kelly, there was a question about the 8-day camp.
The 8-day camp?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember is the answer. But I can tell you where to find the answer. So Leslie's put in the chat the link to the camp catalog. And in the camp catalog, next to the prices for every camp, is a list of how many credits it is. So if you go to the camp catalog online, you can find how many product credits the 8-day wilderness backpacking trip is. So, Samantha M., I see your hand high in the air. You gotta unmute yourself, please.
Thank you. Can I please cut this out now?
Yep. If you have a scissors with you, now is the time to cut your pieces out. Perfect. Hayden.
Hi, so I had a question. So I know last year we did do this, I believe. Are last year's credits, like if we had extras, or can those be used for camp as well?
Yes, that is a great question. So if you participated last year in the cookie program and you weren't able to use all of those credits last summer, you can still use those credits this summer. This is the last year that they're going to roll over. So
okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. And I had one more question. So my mom, she tried getting into eBuddy and Digital Cookie, and she wasn't able to do it, and she was the co-leader.
Yeah, we have a note to get in contact with her and make sure that she is able to get where she needs to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we are running low on time, so I'm going to show you what we're doing, and you might have to finish at home on your own, but let me show you what the next steps are. So if you look at my finished one here, you can see the end of it. It's got kind of a fun tail at the end. So if you take your ribbon and you cut a triangle out of it, so I'm going to cut my triangle out of it, I can make a fun end for my ribbon. If you want your end to be a different shape, you can definitely do that. But the ends get kind of frayed, so it's nice to give them a nice, fresh, fun shape. All right, then the next step is to take your shell, and if you don't have this cut out yet, you can do this on your own. There are instructions on how to finish this in your Cookie Rally packet if you don't finish it tonight. But the next step is to take your shell piece with your overall goal and put some glue on the back of it. So I took my glue stick and I put glue on the back of it. And then I'm going to glue it to the top of my ribbon. So now I have my shell piece glued to the top. And then all of your individual pieces get glued all the way down, just the same. So here I have all the individual pieces glued all the way down. Again, it's okay if you're not there yet. And then you have to make your dolphin. So I did hear that maybe there were some clothespins that didn't work. Let us know if you need a new clothespin. In the chat, we can get you one, or you can use any clothespin that you have at home. Even a paper clip can sometimes work. So you can be creative, but if you need a new one, let us know. So what I did was I took my glue stick And on the top of my clothespin, and the top is either side, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to put a bunch of glue. And then I'm going to take my dolphin and my clothespin, and I'm going to glue the clothespin on so that the part of the clothespin that opens, see how I can show that, is towards the nose, just like it's eating something. So the part of the clothespin that opens is by the nose of the dolphin, just like it's eating something. So I put it on the white side of the dolphin. Unless you want to color your dolphin, in which case you could put it on the colored side and color your dolphin. So sometimes that takes a little bit of time to dry, but then when you're done and you have your piece with all of your goals moving up, your dolphin moves up the goals as you reach those goals this year. So I know that not everybody is finished. You can finish tonight, you can finish later, you can think about your goal. You have instructions to finish in your Cookie Rally packet. But does anybody have any questions about their Dolphin Goal Tracker and how to use it? Any questions? I see some hands up. I'm like virtual hands up. I'm not sure if you guys have questions. Yes, is it Izzy, but your screen says Scott? Am I wrong?
With the package thingies on here, do we write them down today or do we do it when we actually sell them?
You write them down when you know what your goal is. So if you know what your goal is that you put on that shell where it says my cookie season goal is, and I chose 500, you can have a different goal. But then your packages are all the numbers leading up to that. Mm-hmm. So on mine, I did one that says 1 package. So when I sell my first package, I get to start. And then I have 100 packages and 200. And so when I sell that 100th packet, I get to move my dolphin up here. So I get to keep track of it. But you just write the numbers going up to your goal. Good question. Holly, did you have a question?
What happens if we reach up to 600?
If you reach 600, that's awesome.
So
if your
her goal is 500 and she's asking if she meets her goal and moves up more, what happens?
You get to be creative. So if that was me, if my goal is 500, I would write 600 at the top and like stick my dolphin on the top. Or maybe I take more paper and I build a bigger shell. And so I can add more things on the top. If you pass your goal, yeah, you can make another one. That's awesome. If you pass your goal, you give yourself a high five.
She did that last year. Her goal was 200 and she sold over 400 boxes.
Nice. How many of you have set a cookie goal before and met that goal or gone past that goal? Awesome. That's really cool. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. How did that feel when you got past your goal? Lots of thumbs up, really excited. Awesome. All right, I am going to, let's see, share my screen one more time to wrap up our cookie rally because we are out of time for tonight. But all of you participated in a cookie rally and earned a cookie rally patch. So in order to get your patch, you or a parent needs to fill out a real quick form so that we know where to send your patch to. So that form is this link right here, and Amanda is going to put that in the chat as well. I will also send out an email tomorrow that has that link in it. So if you have not gotten that link by tomorrow, let us know at customercare@girlscoutsalaska.org so that we make sure you all get patches. If anybody is also planning on attending an in-person cookie rally, so maybe you came to this one and you want to come to the Anchorage rally tomorrow or one in your community, get your patch at the in-person rally. It's the same patch either way. So if you are going to something in person, get your patch there. But if not, and I think many of you are in lots of different places, that's great. Just request your patch and we will mail them to you. So, and again, questions, anything about cookies, something's not working, just send us an email at customer care and we will get your answers for you. So, awesome. Let's see. I'm going to stick around for a few minutes if anybody has questions, but otherwise, have a fantastic cookie season. And if anybody wants to stick around for a couple minutes and share something about your goal or why you're selling cookies because you didn't get to share earlier, I'll stick around for just a few minutes. And yes, thank you for our ASL interpreter. We appreciate you being here as well. Samantha, you have your hand up. What would you like to share? You're muted if you're trying to talk to me. You're still muted.
Good job. This is kind of crazy, but I actually got 2 packages. So like one said like Samantha Milton and the other one said Sam Milton. It was really cool because like they thought I was 2 different people. That's really cool.
You should share one with a friend or a family member. You can make an extra one. It probably means that you're in our Girl Scout system twice and that we should take a look at that so that we know. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else have a reason they're selling cookies or something they want to share? Bailey in Gustavus.
I want to sell cookies so that I can earn a prize.
Yeah. Is there a specific prize you're excited about?
I want the one where you can put your hand in the dolphin's belly and move it around.
Yeah, the dolphin puppet. That's a cool one. Brandy, you have your hand up.
The reason I like doing Girl Scouts is because you get to do you get to make new friends and do stuff with like other people.
I like Girl Scouts for those reasons too. Awesome. Pandora.
Well, there you go. Now you're on.
So, why I want to do the Girl Scout, why I'm in Girl Scout, because I want to reach up to 300 to get the dolphin.
What was your question, though? You had a question. What if you didn't reach your goal?
What if I didn't reach my goal?
You know what? That is a great question because we all set lots of different kinds of goals in our lives, and sometimes we don't meet those goals. So then we have to think about, did we work hard at it? Sometimes things happen that we don't have any control over, and that's okay. Sometimes it means that we try again next year and see if we can sell more cookies than we did the year before. Sometimes we try different things. It's okay if you don't reach your goal. A lot of times, if you're always reaching your goals, it means you're not setting your goals high enough. So it's really good to have goals that are hard to get, but not impossible. So think about that when you're making your goal. What's going to be a challenge, but not impossible? Okay. And it's okay if you don't reach your goal. Freya, you have your hand up.
My goal is can you unblur it? My cookie goal is 1,000.
That is a big goal.
Look at all these drawings I made.
You're very cool. You did spend some time coloring, I can tell. Let's see, Holly, what's your question? Or what did you want to share?
I don't know, you tell me. I forgot.
Maybe why you like selling cookies?
So I like selling cookies because you can go to overnight camp.
Mm-hmm. I love Camp Togawoods.
Because last summer I went over there and it was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, the counselors are getting very excited to see you girls at camp again.
The people that I had is Wowski and Eyeball.
Nice. Yeah, not all of our camp counselors will be back again next summer, but some of them will be. And even if they're not, they're hoping that you all get to experience camp. Let's see. Beldy's troop.
I want to ask about my favorite cookie.
All right. What is your favorite cookie?
The number one.
Number one. Was that the Samoa?
No, this one.
The Adventure Bowl.
The Adventure Bowl. Yeah, the Adventure Bowl.
What do you like about that one?
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm really looking forward to try it. I was surprised when I tried it because I thought it was going to be a soft cookie, and it's more of a crunchy brownie cookie. But I really like it.
We're excited.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Ava, you have your hand up.
The reason I want to sell cookies is so that we can use the money to maybe donate to homeless shelters or do activities.
Yeah, those are great reasons for selling cookies. Great reasons. All right, let's see. Is it Izzy? Scott is the screen name. Did you have something you wanted to share?
Do we put the dolphin, do we put it here?
I can't see yours real well.
Do we put it on the bottom going up to the top?
Yeah, so the dolphin is going to climb up the wave. So I made my very first one. Goal be, oops, mine's upside down right now. But my very first goal was one package so that my dolphin could start right away at one package. But if you made your first mini goal to be like 10 packages, you could always start your dolphin right at the bottom below that. Good. Let's see. Oliphalet? Did you have a question?
I have a question. When will we get to go to Girl Scout camp?
That is a great question. So that depends on where you are and what Girl Scout camp you're going to. But Girl Scout camps happen during the summer. And we have an overnight Girl Scout camp that's in Wasilla, Alaska. And we have girls from lots of places around the state that come to that camp. And then we have a day camp that's in Chugiak, Alaska, that's kind of between Wasilla and Anchorage. And then we have what's called community day camps. So we have day camps that come to different communities. So people who are in places like Gustavus or Craig or Thorn Bay or Juneau or Ketchikan. We have camp counselors that are going to travel to all of those places. We don't have all of the dates for those yet. So in the camp catalog, there's a lot of places that say date to be determined. or TBD. So we don't know all the dates of all of those camps yet. But summer is when camp happens.
This guy. Okay, but
Oh, you got muted before you finished.
That was my fault. Hey, Kelly, just a quick note while we do that. If Judy and Izzy are still on, they were just a second ago. I just dropped you an email. Oh, maybe they dropped off. Sorry.
I live in North America, so my mom, my dad, like after my dad takes me to the extreme center thing, like a video game place, maybe after that I could go to the Girl Scouts camp.
Yeah, you should talk to your family and find out when that will work for you. All right, Leslie, Amanda, or Haley, are there any other things that we need to answer tonight? Ashley, I see you have a hand up. Did you have a question?
No, Kinsley just wanted to say that she made her dolphin into a magnet instead. So
I love it. That's a great idea.
Since our clothespin broke.
You know what? I love the creativity. Girl Scouts use our resources, and that's fantastic. Awesome. All right. Well, as always, I had a great time with all of you, and I'm really excited to see what you all do during cookie season this year. And I really hope lots of you get to look forward to camp this summer. And if you have any questions or your parents have any questions, tell them to reach out. We are happy to answer those questions. All right. Have a great night, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, Kelly, real quick. If we're moving this summer from Alaska, we can just donate our funds to the troop?
Yes, you should. So the product credits belong to the girls. So if you want to donate them to somebody, just send an email with the girl's name and who you want to donate them to, and just send that to customer care. And yes, credits can be shared.
Would that, if we're if she's joining Girl Scouts at our next station, will she be able to? Will that transfer over there or no?
Unfortunately, the product credits don't usually transfer. You can ask that council if they will do it, but most councils keep product credits within their council. Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. All right. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Kelly.
Bye, everyone.